Morning. So, brought a couple friends today. We've got Tyler here and Paige, and we're going to sing a couple songs for you this morning.
deep the Father's love for us, how vast beyond all measure, that He should give His only Son to make a wretch's treasure. How great the pain of searing loss, the Father turns His face away, as wounds which mar the chosen one bring many sons to glory.
Showed up, I stopped shooting backyard squirrels. Life changed. Together we hopped on matching chrome BMX bikes and hit the streets. We cruised through alleys looking for action. This was how it was supposed to be. We were dorky 12-year-olds, and in a matter of days, became best friends. Jamie was a transplant from Charleston, South Carolina. Because his father was a prenatal specialist, the family moved to Richmond for Dr. Van Dorsen's new gig at MCV. Beyond the neighborhood, I don't know why our bond was so thick. Why did two 12-year-old boys gravitate toward each other? We were too old for toys, and sports were out of the question. The topic came up the first day we met at Boy Scouts. I pointed to an SMS badge on Jamie's wrist. It jangled like a dog's collar. Heart condition, he said. On our first hike of the year, by far the easiest with a flat, short distance, Jamie walked beside us without his pack. All of his gear was driven in to make it easier for him. I envied Jamie with nothing on his back to carry. It seems so odd to me now. He was sick with a heart problem, and I wasn't. Scouts was good to us. We made great friends, Justin, Andrew, David. For those who don't know, scouting is a rite of passage. We set trees on fire, threw rocks that required stitches and heads, and smoked clove cigarettes before getting sick in the tent. Jamie took to it all with a hee-haw laugh. The first guy I knew with contacts, Jamie was bony, but sported a blonde skater comb-over. He was the guy other guys liked and who the girls wanted to date. He slid when he walked and wore a green Velcro watch band. Jamie brought REM with him in his suitcase from Charleston. Back then, no one at St. Christopher's had heard of that band. Maybe you haven't either, but I'm telling you, look them up, murmur, and document our music gold. We sat in his room and listened, trying to decode Michael Stipe's jumbled verses. Before Jamie arrived, I spent most Saturdays staring out the window at the neighbor's fence. With him, life was like a Honeycombs commercial. And then it just got better when Jamie started playing the drums. In his basement by the drying machine, Jamie set up shop. If he couldn't play lacrosse, he would play Led Zeppelin's Black Dog or Won't Get Fooled Again by The Who. A spare mattress on the floor became my nest as I watched him master double-stroke rolls and accents. When his mom yelled from the top of the stairs that it was time for his medicine, I hopped on the drum stool and tried to rock. I was slow to warm up, unlike Jamie, who jumped into the race ready to run. I just kept watching and learning. And soon I too began to think in rhythms and tap my fingers at my desk in geometry class, not in English class. I mowed a lot of lawns, bought my own drum set, and joined Jamie's club. Though the music and the drumming brought us closer, all that time together somehow divided us. Best friends can also be the meanest. And I became just that. I don't know why we changed, but we did. I remember taking his book bag, running down the hall and hiding it. I'm not sure that I had a reason. I probably didn't. I knew he couldn't chase me, so I just kept running with his JanSport full of notebooks and pens. After that, the rift was deep, and though we were only 13 and 14, suddenly Jamie and I hated each other. The bike stayed in the garage, and the music stopped. One night I decided to call him and apologize, 353-1808. But when Jamie picked up the phone and said hello, I hung up. In my room the next afternoon, I dug into my drums, trying to figure out some simple fill that Jamie already knew. When Susan, my sister, flicked the lights up and down to get my attention. Garnet Hall's on the phone, she said. I was in Scouts with Garnet Hall, and he was a year above me, but a call from him was bizarre. We had never even given each other a high five. He was practically a stranger. John, Jamie just died, he said. There was no building up to the news, no get ready for this, or I have something to tell you, or brace yourself. He just dropped it on me. I don't know what I said to him in reply. The phone call was short. Susan hadn't even hung up the downstairs yet. I went back to my room and put my head in my pillow. As I looked up at the poster of the Rolling Stones, I laughed. I didn't know what to do or how to react. I didn't know about death or dying or loss. I shut my door and locked it, ran to the window and looked into the sun. I found out later that Jamie had joined some girls we knew to walk to Carytown. Across from the McDonald's, a mile to the trip, he said that he needed to sit down. The walk was just too much for him. Someone called 911, but his damaged heart couldn't do it anymore. I called Justin, I called Andrew. Everyone lost it. Everyone thought I was joking. At the church service, everyone around me, guys I didn't know, were bawling. I was 3 rows behind Jamie's parents and his brother. I watched them, but I didn't cry. It was like I wasn't there. I was so mad at myself. At the wake at Jamie's family's house, I snuck off and stared at his drums. I can see them right now. When it was all over, I sat down and wrote a letter to Bill Berry, the drummer for REM. I explained everything to him, the neighborhood, like bike cruising, the scouting adventures, but most of all the drums and the music. 4 weeks later, Barry wrote me back. John, thanks for the letter and for being a fan. The whole band signed it. I smudged the ink with some water just to make sure it was real. After Jamie's death, my grades plummeted. I dozed off in class, doodling drum sets. All I wanted to do was play. All I cared about was music. I formed a band, and then another, and then another. Even at VMI, where my life was regimented by the bugle and brass of the military, I got a group going. We somehow got to play Greek Week in Hampton, Sydney, and hit the road for WNL and UVA and Sweetbriar. We recorded a record and then another. Everywhere I've lived, I've found a band to join. Estonia, Spain, Richmond, San Francisco. At every level of my life, music has followed me like a shadow, like Jamie. I've played on others' records and gone out on tour in the van. I've been picked up in a limo at the airport, and I've slept on a wooden floor without a pillow. I've played at middle school dances and midnight in Austin, Texas, and South by Southwest, but all of it, all the songs, all the rim shots, the set lists, the encores, the drum fills, the courses, every little bit of it is thanks to Jamie. And to God, who put 2 immature boys together. Without our 1.5 years together, I would be a different man, and I can't imagine that. On my daily drive home from work, I pass a church where in a little garden, Jamie's ashes rest. I've been there and remembered my friend. Some of the memories hold little significance. Making a pizza in the kitchen, riding in my first Mercedes, tying paisley ties in front of the bathroom mirror before cotillion. I've forgiven myself for never apologizing to Jamie and not getting it right back then. I was just a kid, but there's a studio in the basement and songs to sing. Jamie gave me music. He taught me how to play. And as Psalm 98 reminds us, sing praises to the Lord with the lyre, and with the lyre and the voices of melody. I don't have a lyre. But I hope that God's gift of friendship will resonate with you in this next song. Good luck on exams. Be grateful this Christmas. Thank God for your friends and everything that He is doing in your life. Slow down and enjoy every moment. Amen.
me down, oh Lord, slow me down. Help my heart to hear your sound. Speak into my life, Lord, speak now. Slow me down, oh Lord, slow me down. Clear my mind, oh Lord, clear my mind. Bring me peace that I cannot find. Take my worldly thoughts, break my pride. Clear my mind, oh Lord, clear my mind. Wake my soul, oh Lord, wake my soul. With this mess I've made, make me whole. Of this life called mine, take control. Make my soul, oh Lord, make my soul. Slow me down, oh Lord, slow me down. Help my heart to hear your sound. Speak into my life, Lord, speak now. Slow me down, oh Lord, slow me down. Thank you. Thank you, Kyle and Paige. Announcements.